Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Power of the Veil. Now, I know a lot of people are getting a little bit upset and a bit frightened and worried about this whole coronavirus mess. I'm sorry, I'm trying to steady the camera here a bit. But you know what? Don't. All right? Because I'll tell you the truth. If you start getting upset and worried and scared... Oh, our little friend is back. If you start getting worried, upset, and depressed, you're going to lower your immune system and your resistance. So they say that when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Well, forget about the lemonade. Let's make some margaritas, all right? Let's just celebrate life and be grateful that we're alive, all right? Use this time to go through like your food pantry and get rid of things that you don't need or are expired. Go through your closets, do some spring cleaning. Spend some time with your loved ones that live with you, like my little one here. She talks a lot because she has some Siamese in her, and they tend to be very vocal. So she tends to talk a lot. But, use this time wisely. Think of it as, I'm not sure if anyone out there has experienced this, but if you've ever lived in a part of the country that's got inclement weather, like blizzards or hurricanes, typhoons, flash floods, anything like that. And sometimes when there's a storm coming, you've got to prepare and you stay inside. At least with the coronavirus, we can go out. Just keep 6 feet away from the other person that's there. But you can go out and take a nice stroll or walk about, get some fresh air. Where, if we were having a blizzard or a hurricane, it would be very difficult to. And so, try to stay optimistic, all right? Try to remain calm, because at this time, everything that is possibly being done is being done, all right? Have faith in your higher power and your higher self. We will get through this, all right? It's a bit difficult. It's a bit, cabin feverish. Everyone is kind of tired of being cooped up. But that's what you've got people like me here on YouTube for. Start watching videos and learn different tutorials out there. Learn facts about history or literature. Maybe watch your favorite sitcoms. Don't get depressed, love, all right? It's not worth it. You don't want to do that, and you don't want to worry and be afraid and frightened. So remember, when life gives you lemons, make lemonades, and if it gets that extreme, make margaritas. But do not become an alcoholic. Do not drink. I'm not advocating drinking. I'm just saying figuratively. All right, so I did get an overwhelming response about the niqab ones. And today, the Coronavirus Task Force, along with the Surgeon General, has recommended that when we go out, that we should wear something on our face. And so I'll show you some easy ideas. And of course, I'm going to kick it up a notch. Because if we've got to wear a face mask or a niqab or something, come on, let's look really gorgeous about it. Let's kind of add our own flair and our own creativity and individuality to it. And so what they're saying is that it won't keep you from getting the virus. But if you happen to be a carrier and you're asymptomatic, or, you've been exposed and it's incubating in your body, but you haven't gotten any of the symptoms yet, you can pass it on to others. And they believe that one of the means now is also by talking. So when you wear something to cover your nose and your mouth, it's going to keep those germs and viruses and bacteria and who knows what else from, traveling to the person nearby you. All right, so I've got this gorgeous, I love this. This is also going to be on Etsy. This comes in an array of colors. It comes in, I think, like purple and pink and red and blue. I chose the gold one because I'm queen. So I'm just going to show you some really easy looks that you can do. Hopefully this will lift your spirits, make you feel fabulous and glamorous and gorgeous, all right? And these will also be available on Etsy, and it'll be there'll be a link down below. Now, in just a few moments of scarf safety, I know I sound like a broken record, but I really do believe that I need to mention this in each one because a lot of people don't know about it. Never sleep in a scarf or a wimple or a veil. Number 2, avoid an open flame while wearing a scarf, a wimple, or a veil. Number 3, avoid moving mechanical parts. Number 4, make sure to wash after every use. And that is what the CDC is saying, that we can use homemade scarves, cloths, things like that. And they can be washed, just put them in the laundry. What they are saying is please do not take the specialized medical equipment, because right now those on the front lines fighting against the virus are needing those, and they are very precious. And, at times they've had to resort to using them more than once, all right? So let's leave that for them, all right? And number 5 is to keep away from pets and children. And number 6, the most important, is never, ever, ever tie a scarf or a veil around your neck to avoid the risk of strangulation. All right, so I want to show you a little bit more about this. These are, they're nice width, length, right? They're very long, as you can see, all right? But this is my favorite part. It's got fringes on it. Really pretty little delicate fringes. And we're going to do some fun things with these fringes. All right, so let's take a look at a few of these looks here. All right, now, normally, you can use pins, but I try to avoid pins on fine, delicate fabrics like these because the pins do damage it, and you won't get as much life out of them, all right, because there's some wear and tear that goes into it. So this kit, you'll be getting a scarf, and then, of course, we use the headband. But here's just a few of them. Let's kind of play with this tonight, all right? All right, so, on this one, I'm just going to drape it over her head. Our beautiful models here. And let's see. What shall we do? We're going to take the tails, and one is going to be a lot longer than the other. So, like a third, all right? A third. So, we'll have a third longer than the other. And again, these you eyeball it, and then I would just place it over the head. Since it's so slippery, I would actually bring it like down to the eyes for now, all right? Because it's going to move. And this is a very, very easy one. I like Vera Wang because she's a designer, and her style is clean, simple, and not too much to do with it. So this is kind of inspired by something that you might see in a Vera Wang collection. All right. And so, let's see the styrofoam head. I ordered some wigs, so she'll have hair. Should be coming, and that way we won't have this problem anymore with the hair sliding, I suppose. So, all right, so I would leave the shorter piece down, and then I would take this long piece, and with something like this, very simple, all right, what you could do is kind of eyeball it, grab it, and then I would take it right here, and I would just fasten it somewhere around the ear. All right. And you could just kind of like drape it over a little bit. All right, so that way you get a little effect there. And then come on over to the other side here. Oh, this one also comes with an annoying tag. All right, no worries. And then I would just put it loosely, all right? You don't want like this, then you can't breathe. So just kind of loosely. And then do the same on the other side. And here you go. Pull it down a little bit. And as you can see, very easy, no nonsense. You can bring it down. You've got this side that you can drape down. And it looks like you got little ears there, little puppy dog ears, or put them down. All right, so that's very easy. This is a great one because you've got easy access to remove it. If you like to have perhaps a drink or a meal or bite of candy or something, you've got access. So let's put it back up here for a moment. Let's see. So that's just your very easy, no nonsense, 1, 2, 3. Let's get out the door. And then again, you know, I would do some very dramatic eye makeup with it. All right, so we got that there. I would just pull these down a bit. You can actually, I guess, kind of push them back that way. Now, if you really want it to be a bit clever, let's see, we could perhaps tie this on the side here so that you could really appreciate the fringes, and just loosely tie a little knot on the side, and that would have the fringes coming out. These fringes are very, very fine and delicate. So look at that. All right. Now, isn't that very exotic, very pretty? And as you could see, you know, this is pretty, it's not super sheer, but it's very soft. Very nice, all right? So, as you can see, it's not going to scratch your face or make you too hot. All right, so I'm going to turn this one around. And it's very simple, as you can see. Very simple. And it's, again, this is the bonnet style. I really, really love the bonnet style. It's going to give you enough room there if you've got a lot of hair to put in a bun or something. You'll have plenty of room. All right, because you can always pull this up as much as you like. All right, so there we go. All right, so that's style number 1. All right, so let's let this go here for a minute. And let's see. If we wanted to, I could take the shorter piece. All right. And I already have this up here pegged. That's great. We can leave that there. We can grab this shorter piece. And let's kind of, I want to show you the side again, how it's going to be. What I'm doing is I'm just going to grab a piece here and just tuck it right in. All right. Just going to tuck right there. And then we're going to, oh, I think I put it up a little bit too high. Let me pull it down a bit more. But already, see, we're getting more depth to it. Let me pull this a little bit over. Not put it as bunchy there. All right, there we go. You know, and again, you can play with these and, you know, let it fit where you want. Now, we already had this piece out. And let's just tuck this right here. Now you've got more embellishment, and you've got your fringes on the side. All right, so that's more to it. All right, and with something like this, you've got the long tail now that you can just kind of drape and swag with the pretty fringes hanging. So I'll hold it up for you. For those of you that like the long tails on it, and I'll just give it another once around. But you can see how lovely already it's taking hold. But let's say you didn't want this long tail hanging. Well, let's try something else. What would happen if we took the tail and kind of gathered it a bit, took a piece of it, put it right where that headband is, pull it up a bit. Oh, look at this. Isn't that pretty there? So we've got all this going on back here now. And of course, you see the way it just falls. It's not like completely flat. It's got some body to it. So there we go. And you've got your... Sorry, not corona. I have allergies. You've got your fringes right here on the side. Isn't that lovely? You've got your layers, your pleats. That's great. And then this piece up here, make a crown out of it, love. Pull it out. Fluff it up a bit. Look at that. Isn't that sweet there? And then you've got the pretty little ruffle, or depending on where you place it, you can make a little peak. Let's see how we go about getting that peak. Let's pull it back. A bit on both sides. And here's your peak. Let's see if we can see it better. So that's one way to wear it. And pull it back a little bit more. Voila. All right. So I'm going to pull this out. So you could tell. Sorry, my allergies have been so bad. It's been raining a lot. As you can tell here, you've got all this coverage. And you know, I kind of like wearing these, I'm going to be honest with you, for the simple fact that I feel like all these germs attack my hair when I go out these days. But this is great because look, at any given time, if I need access to my face, there we go. And I can have something to eat or drink. All right. I have a piece of candy. And then when it's time, I don't have to touch where the face part goes. I grab it by the edge. So I'm not contaminating here. And I'm not touching my face. Because I'm going to go right back to the headband. And just pin it in there. So look at how... Oh, I blinded her. Come on down, girl. Oh, it fell off. Well, we'll just start over again. For those of you joining late, this is how it began. Got the headband on. We took a little corner here. We put it by the ear. took the other side. We had it right by the ear again. Look at how easy this is so quickly, too. And you're done. And then we just drape this over. Where's my corner? Here it is. Alright, I'll put that up on the other side in a moment. Let me grab this side first. Maybe this would probably be the easier way to put it on. I'm so sorry. This whole video is going to be a big old blooper, isn't it? It's just because it's so slippery. I tried it on earlier and it's not going to slide on you. Don't worry about it. Alright, so let's just grab this here. And we had a piece right here to make it look really cute. Alright, there we are. Got two sides there. And then this side, well, it's going to be anchored right in here. Alright. And then what I did was I grabbed this piece back here. I grabbed over here and I just tucked it right up here. So as you can tell, it's easy, no fuss. And then I grab this piece and I just kind of give it some volume and height there. There we go. Alright, so there we go. You see what I mean? No worries. I'll just pull it down here so you can watch where you're going. Alright. I just love these styles, dear God. Look at the side, all the layers and ruffling. And as you can tell, you're not going to be sweating in this because you've got room. Now, you can wear this if you got the wimple kit. You can do this with your wimple kit. You can use this scarf with your wimple kit, all right? Remember, all colors always are going to complement each other in some way, shape, or fashion, or just stand out. So, it's all up to you if you want to wear it with a wimple or not. If you'd like to see it with the wimple, I'll go ahead and pull a wimple out. But that's just a very easy one. Let's see, let me grab a wimple here. You know, this one has blue and gold. So I'm going to go with the purple. Color of royalty, why not? Alright, so let's just remove this. Let's see what kind of interesting thing we can do with the wimple. Alright. That's the beauty of these kits, that you can always mix and match. You can pull from one kit into another. Alright, so here's our wimple. And let's see here. What do you got here? Alright. Let's just put it on there. Now, here's another one that we can do if you've got... Oops, sorry. Don't fly away, girl. If you've got... I know, it's such a klutz. I'm sorry. If you've got a wimple or an undercap or another turban or something, alright, you can do something very, very, very mysterious. And this is great if you live in a place where it's very, very hot, alright? So, I'm going to grab, again, the headband. And I'm going to put it right here. I like leaving this front out. So I'm going to put it right here, right on the seam. All right, where the, I don't know, the front, I don't know what they call that. The brim, could be a brim of a hat. All right, so we're going to put that there. Straighten out our sweet wimple there. This is going to be very exotic, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scarf and move it back a bit. I'm going to fold it in half so that I can find my center point, which happens to be right here. All right. So here's my center point of my scarf. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put it right under the chin. Then I'm going to grab here, both sides, just kind of eyeball it up. All right, so I know more or less, and we're going to go, I would say, up a little bit further than the temples. And then I want to put that right there and anchor it in. All right. Then, right here, got coverage on the face. So I'm going to pull that. Pull that. Pull it down a bit. There we go. Pull it down as far as you like. So I've got these two ends. Then I'm going to come around the back. And I'm going to grab one of these ends. Pull it over. I'm going to tuck it in somewhere around here. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I'm sorry. I brought it too close to me. But basically, I am tucking the veil underneath the headband, all right? And then again, if you want that ruffled look, go for it. All right? Look gorgeous. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. I'm going to bring it over those two little mop heads there, I guess we can call them. And we're also going to bring it here. And tuck that in. I need to pull this down a bit. Hold on. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I think you could. If I angle her the right way. All right. So now you're going to have 2 layers of this beautiful veil. 2 layers up front. I'll bring this up by finding that little piece. That is right there. All right. So I'm bring it up. I've got my 2 layers right here. Straighten my little wimple out. Look at that. Does that not look regal? I mean, who would have thought that gold, blue, I guess off-white, and royal purple would look this stunning? So I'm going to give it a little once, turn it around, and as you can tell, these beautiful fringes are just cascading down. All right, there we go. And then again, if you need to pull it down, you can. And if you need to pull it back up, this is pretty too in itself. Very, very Renaissance-ish. Oh, let's straighten this out here a bit. There we go. And then if you want to bring it back up, just pull it back up and find that piece here on the side. Let's see here. And voila. So this really looks like a queen, doesn't it? Oh, my camera tilted. I'm so sorry. So what do you think about this look? This is another lovely, stunning look. God, that is just the fullness on this one. And as you can tell, it's not too snug. She can talk, she can move her lips, she can open and close her mouth. So that's a great one. All right. And let me try one more for you. I wonder what kind of ideas you might have for these. Let's do something different with this headband. Let's bring it across the forehead this time. Pull this wimple back. There we go. I want to bring it right across, like around the eyebrows area. All right. This is really pretty. This is kind of inspired by those beautiful head chains that you see in Hindu. So on this one, let's just bring it over, completely over. And I want to have it somewhere in the middle so that both ends are even. All right, so even, yes. All right. And what I'm going to do with this one is it is wide enough to go across the face, right? Let's make use of these fringes. Let's put the fringes down. So we're going to take this one side, bring it over. All right, see? And I'm going to put it again around the ears. It's kind of also reminds me of kind of a belly dancer look. All right, and that's going to go under there. And we're going to grab the other end, put it up again underneath. And then we'll just pull both until we get it where we want it across the face and have these fringes out. That is really cute. All right, so we got that. And then I want to take the front and just kind of just let it fall where it does. Then I want to grab this long piece. Just have it. Let me kind of, hold on, I gotta accommodate this piece here a bit. There we go. All right. So that we've got this kind of evened out here at the bottom here. All right. And then I would just take this end of the fringe and let me straighten out these fringes. I would drape it over the top. And then I want to take the end Well, not really the end, but the corner, I guess. Just kind of tuck it. Tuck a little piece in here. Let me get this one again. So now I've got all these pretty fringes. Then I've got it open here on the side to show the wimple. Now, if you find that the fringes, I'm not sure how long your forehead is, you can either move them to the sides, or if you don't like them in your face, then what you could do is fold this over. Back once. Then over again. And put it back a bit more so that the fringes will fall towards the back. And then clip it in here. So it all depends on how high your hair is. Because you might have very, very high volume hair. You might have a very long forehead. But if you find that it's a bit too much that way, and you just fold it over and place it back further, then those fringes will fall to the back. There we go. All right, so let me give her a quick turn around here. Bring this back down there. Yeah, because if you make like a very, 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 very high bun anywhere in your hair here, it's gonna pull it up. And remember, our model does not have hair yet. It's in the mail. Like the check is in the mail. And I really like this wimple here open on the side. Just kind of like revealing a bit there. Showing it. So, let me know what you think. I want to hear from you. Are you wearing niqabs out there? Are you wearing masks? Are you making your own masks? Sorry, my camera moved again, dear. Are you, what are you doing? This is what I'd like to know. Get as creative as you like, love. You are your own creator there. You are special and unique. There's no one like you, and no one has the same talent or point of view as you do. All right, take it easy, and don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. Bright blessings.